Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today's video, guys, is for the wish starter class for patch 265. This is classic Zunimassa CarnEvil. For the first time in 4 years, CarnEvil is back in a big way, and it's absolutely monstrous. Definitely going to compete with Jade Halves for the top spots. For those that don't know, guys, basically this is like one of the most iconic builds you could ever play on a witch starter. And like I said, it's not been good for a long time. And when they do changes to the dagger darts, CarnEvil helm, it hits unbelievably hard, like really hard. That's super good, man. So yeah, it's a blow dart build. So every time you cast blow darts, so do your fascists. These little dudes there, man. And the DPS these things output is absolutely incredible. It's filthy, absolutely filthy. Okay, guys, so it uses the full Zunimassa set. I tell you what, we'll do the video slightly different. We'll go do a GR right now, and then we'll talk about the gear and the rolls and all that sort of stuff. Okay. Cool. Okay, guys. So yeah, in Paragon then, all main stat is out. Just got movement speed, offense, defense. So similarly in under 800 Paragon, but the gear is orged with easy to get 100, 110s, the usual sort of stuff. The gear is unbelievably good though. This is an end game suit. But if your gear was trash, it would say your gear was non-ancient, and you just had like level 25 core gems in your jewellery, you'll easily walk for a GR100 on this build. It's that potent, okay? It's that cool, man. Right, so let's go. Let's try, what, 110? Should we try 110 with no Paragon? Yeah, we should better do that. Let's go. Okay, so first thing we need to do is get our fetches out. More fetches we have, more damage reduction we have. Let's go round up some dudes. There we go. You can just, bloody hell. You can see how much it's doing already. Unfortunately, we've got a really shit map though. But it's literally a melt cannon, guys. It's a melt cannon. Oh, my. Yeah. Okay. So I've got 2 mana spenders basically. I've got Haunt Poison Spirit to proc Zuni 6-piece bonus, and Piranha's Piranha, the grouping spell, this one here, and you can see it just destroys. Oh my god, I feel like it's a long time ago, guys, long time ago. But yeah, it's unbelievably fun. There we go, let's cook these guys. Boom, boom, boom. The darts will just destroy them. Oh man, I can't wait for the season to start on Friday, guys. I honestly can't wait, man. I've been waiting for Zuni to be good for such a long time. Blizzard, thank you so much for resurrecting this absolute monstrous classic build, man. It looks like we finally got a new, well, possibly new meta, man. I'm not saying it's going to beat Jade, but I've got a feeling it's going to definitely be competing, man. I'm going to main it, and if it's not meta. But saying that though, when the PTR shut down, test server, the top wish starter clear was actually Zuni CarnEvil. Wow! That dude just got melted. That pack got melted. So yeah, there's long version. The long version is easier to play though, because there's no silly mana mechanic, which is nice. But I think the Zuni version does have slightly more damage, I think. Because, you know, we can have elite damage on our weapon. And offhand on Zuni version, you know. Which is awesome. Because especially with the Zuni offhand, the way it rolls as well. You know, there's an extra stat on it. Look at that. Those dudes have so much HP. Like, so much HP. But yeah, guys, what's really nice about this build as well is you can kill any target as fast. So you got, like, say you're playing like Jade Halves, the Zuni Garg, or Firebats, for instance. You normally have to pull tons of trash to that one elite to use the area damage to kill that elite. On this build, it's complete opposite. It doesn't matter if there's a ton of mobs around that dude, you know. You can kill it as fast as it can solo if it was covered in trash, you know, because this build does not use area damage at all, you know. So it's beautiful that way. Also, I've already done GR. I was just goofing around last night. I did GR with Paragon 120. Let me just quick look at leaderboard. Yeah, I did GR 120 in 10 minutes 4 with 3.3k Paragon when it was added on this particular suit. So yeah, the sky's the limit really. It's going to be very cool. Just mostly because of that mechanic, you know. We don't have to worry about putting tons of trash to that one dude, you know. It's really refreshing. I don't know about you guys, but kind of tired of casting Haunt, Locust Swarm for Jade all the time, and some other builds like Firebats and things like that. It's just nice to cast one spell to proc the damage bonus, and off you go, sort of thing. Let's do that. Look, those Scuttle Beasts have tons of HP. Look, we just melted it. Normally, if we was playing Jade, we had to pull loads of trash to that guy and try to soften him up and all that and group everything up. You still want to group stuff up, but you know you don't have to anymore. You know, look at these guys here. Look, just melt. Look, dead. It's dead. It's fucking dead. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man. If we had Paragon on, oh my god, we had Paragon on here. I mean, just stupid. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, guys, in the description of this video, there will be a stat guide as well for the best rolls of gear. As usual, man. Let's go. Also, guys, today on Twitch, man, I'll be pushing this live on Twitch as well, man, with Paragon. If you guys want to see some pushes, man. Also, guys, on that push I did, that was without Stricken as well. I didn't actually have Stricken on at all. That was just trapped Simplicity Strength Enforcer as well, because you have so much damage. It's a little bit like Necro actually. Necro on Wrath and Mage, you know, on the Singularity Mage. You don't need Stricken for that build, you know. It feels a little bit like that on this one now, which is really refreshing because I was a bit worried about this build initially. Oh, channeling pun, nice. It's gonna get me to quit this mount. Let's do it. There we go. Yeah, I was a bit concerned at first. I was like, oh, you know, I don't think it's gonna have enough damage to kill Rift Guardians without Stricken. And you probably will eventually hit that wall, but you know, I did 120. You know, bloody good. The Rift Guardian to fight only took under 2 minutes as well. That was with no power pylon, so I don't know. We might be able to get away with not using Stricken, maybe. Like I said, you know, it's possible to run. It's possible to run. How much recast fetches there? It's possible to run an extra 16 elite damage anyway on this build, you know, which is going to help. Maybe that'd be enough. Who knows? But it's up to you how you want to play it, really. But personally, I think I might just I'll go with the take Bane and Traps out of the build, and let me just take these guys out. Take Bane Trap out of the build and stick in a Stricken eventually. That's the only option, really. You don't want to take Simplicity Strength out because you'll just die basically, because it gives you all your healing. Because some of the more older classic CarnEvil builds used zombie dogs to keep yourself alive, but as long as you're casting darts, you're healing yourself all the time. You're not indestructible, but you know. Wow, you can see all these guys just. That's still got 13 trillion there. Holy hell, that's insane. It's insane, baby. So nice to play this again properly, you know? It's been so many years. So many years. Oh, that's a nasty ghost pack. There we go. Prime later, guys. So basically, you want to play this a bit like you'd play Jade, you know? When you want to grip up loads of dudes anyway. And just nade everything into one spot. And as they die, your GI passive kicks in. And I just get a face from up. It's quite tanky as well, even though I'm not using no self-res right now. Like 580 mil toughness, man. It's pretty sweet. Speed Pylon! Oh my god! Okay, Speed Pylon, guys, on CarnEvil, which basically, you know, it ramps off attack speed. The more attack speed you have, the better it performs. Dead. Okay, guys, the bane of this build is Stairs. I know it sounds weird, but Stairs is one of the banes of this build. Oh! Look, that's a Juggernaut, right, and it's dead. That's a Juggernaut. I know we've got a speed pod there, but fuck, it's just incredible, isn't it? So, yeah, guys, Stairs, man. Stairs is one of the things that you really want to not be on. So if you get that map, I can't remember what it's called, that's called the bloody Stairs on it. Yeah, that's one of the ones that you don't really want. But it's kind of surprising how fast this thing can kill trash as well, you know? It kills trash extremely efficiently. Power button. Ah! Oh my god! Let's go! 21 trill! Oh my god. But yeah, because the darts pierce, you can actually kill trash super quick as well. You know, so it's refreshing to play a build where, you know, you don't have to keep like Haunt Locust Swarm all the time, and you know, can't kill Elite Pack because it doesn't have enough mobs around it. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, you can just target that dude and just kill it. You know, target that dude and kill it. Even Juggers, you know, it's awesome. Wow, look at that! Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely filthy, guys. Can't believe how good this is. Can't wait to grind out the gear for this in Season 17 and push, man. Push, push, push. Right, let's go. But like I said earlier, you know, with the older versions of Zuni, you tend to play at a long range. Don't do that, man. Play close range and do what we're doing right now. Play close range. And that's Denef. Oh shit, that's my Diablo mob. Thanks, Bliss, for giving my Diablo mob away, man. That's so cool. There we go. So yeah, play up close and personal, man, because you want to be resetting the cooldown of your Nado as quick as possible. So obviously, the more trash around you, the quicker it's going to come off cooldown. You can just drag stuff in and just wreck it, you know. You can still play at range though, because we do have Pierce the Veil in this build, so you can still play it at range. You know, really long. So you got a particular Rift Guard that's dreadfully hard, you know. And he's just absolutely destroying you. You can opt to say, right, I'm just going to sit back now and just use that Pierce the Veil and wreck that guy like that. Boom, done. Wow, that's crazy. You know, so you can just do it that way. Oh, I think we've got enough trash to probably spawn the Rift Guardian there. Here we go. We've got the jumping dude. Right, jumping dude, how you been? Okay, guys, when you're fighting Rift Guardians, like I said, you can just opt to go out to maximum range, but obviously we're using 2 damage passive here, Confidence Ritual and Pierce. So you want to be within 20 yards. And you can see, even without Stricken, this guy is getting melted. Like he's oh my god. So we just did GR 110 there. In an Org Sleep, but with no main stat Paragon. We did it with, what, 5 minutes left, I think it was there. So yeah, guys, what do you think, man? CarnEvil, man. It's absolutely amazing. So there's 2 versions. You've got the Zunimassa version and the long one. The long one's already on the channel as well, so enjoy, man, enjoy. Nice. And there you go, guys. That is the end of the video. Actually, no, hell not. No, we've got to go do the stats in the gear, right? Whoops. Sorry, guys. Whoops. Getting old, man. Getting old. Right, let's go over the stats in the gear. Boom. Get ahead of myself, man. Get ahead of myself. Right, so we're going to do gear, then we do all the other stuff, yeah? Okay, guys, so yeah, Zunimassa set. So 2 set bonus, your fetish army lasts until they die, and the cooldown of your fetish army is reduced by 80%. So during that ref, you probably saw me recasting my fetishes sometimes. So I found the elite pack, and I was like, well, I want some fetishes around me to block incoming spears and things, so I just got a key for bang, some around me. And also, it's going to provide those darts a lot quicker to that target as well, which is good. 4 set bonus, you and your fetishes, pets raid, take 3% less damage for every fetish you have alive. So, guys, you have 27 fetishes in this build, so it gives you an enormous amount of damage reduction. And then 6-piece bonus, guys, enemies hit by your mana spenders take 15,000% damage increase from your pets for 8 seconds. So it's basically Nado and Haunt. Okay, I highly suggest you keep Haunt, Poison Spirit on the bar. You can opt for other mana spenders. Popular ones that some people use is like Acid Cloud, Acid Rain. That works really well. It's got a huge amount of coverage, but to be honest, you want to ramp up your DPS as much as possible. So honestly, do think Haunt, if I can find it, Haunt Poison Spirit is your best bet, because that 20% increased damage is amazing, and when that target dies, the Haunt will leap to the next target as well, and re-proc your Zunimassa 6-piece bonus as well. So personally, I'd say if you want to go as deep as you can, keep Haunt Poison Spirit on. It just works, and you know, you can zap it out so quickly because it's an attack speed build as well. Sweet. Nice. Okay, guys. So yeah, full 6 pieces Zuni basically. So boots, offhand, chest, gloves, and ring. Then raw ring and grandeur in the cube gives you 6-piece bonus. For main weapon, guys, of course, we're using the Sacred Harvest. It gives you 10 stacks of Soul Harvest. So once you pair that with the Kumba's Ultimate Bracer, it gives you an enormous amount of damage reduction. Huge. Okay, guys, so on this build, it's all about attack speed. Attack speed, attack speed. You want attack speed on all your gear. Check out the guide in the description of the video for the best rolls. But if you can get % damage attack speed baseline in your weapon, you've got 1 item to re-roll. Re-roll the intelligence off to elite damage, okay? So I was talking about earlier during the run. Because you can roll 8% here on your weapon and 8% on your offhand as well, okay? So that's a lot of elite damage, you know? We just took out that Rift Guardian with no Stricken a minute ago with ease. So if you get the meta roll, go for it, okay? Go for it, man. It's gonna be good. Sweet. Okay, guys, for pants, we are using Depth Diggers, okay? So primary skills, i.e. the Poison Dart, generate an extra 100% damage, additional damage if they generate resource, okay? So basically, Poison Dart, Spine Dart generates mana. This one here. So every time we cast it, we're getting 100% extra damage bonus to our dart. But it also applies to the fetishes darts as well. I've tested this with versus one player mode. It definitely works, man. So always Depth Diggers, guys, on your character. And always use Topazes as well. Like I said earlier, guys, with the elite damage, if you can, go for Invit Crit, elite damage, and Poison Dart on your offhand for Zunimassa String of Skulls. The damage difference between Fetish Army and 25% Fetish Army damage and 50% poison dart damage, it's only like 0.5 difference, roughly, if I can remember. It's been a long time, but it's very, very minimal, so I wouldn't worry too much about having poison dart on offer. But if you can have it, then put it on there with elite damage. If you can't do it, then roll elite damage with fetish army. And as you can see there, it melts. Absolutely melts. Zunimassa Pox, guys, enforce a gem in there as well. It just provides you more pet DPS as well. The more pet DPS you have, the stronger the darts are going to hit. Sweet. Witching Hour, guys, attack speed belt. It's all about attack speed in this one. Witching Hour gives you attack speed, CHD. Beautiful, perfect. Next ring, guys, is the Compass Rose as well, with Bane of the Trap legendary gem in there as well. So it gives you even more DPS. And the Compass Rose and the Traverse Blade give you the Endless Walk set. So when you're standing still, you get stopping from directions buff, and that's a 100% damage bonus. That's multiple coaching as well, so it hits really, really hard. And then when you're moving forward, you get the 50% damage reduction, so it helps you transition from, you know, pack to pack. But as you're pushing forward, though, if you find yourself a little bit low on health, remember, just zap out some darts, and that's going to heal you from Simplicity Shrimp Gem in the thing here, in the amulet here. Nice. Okay, guys, for shoulders, you want to use preferably, you can use anything you like, but Portal Skeleton can give you sometimes a self res, so yeah, that's always nice to have. Nice. But you can use anything you want. Mask of Jerem, guys, more pet damage you have, then the harder your dart's going to hit. I do suggest, though, on the season start, you know, it's very, very hard to get a Jerem like this. This is actually a perfect roll. I couldn't believe this dropped for me last season. But to be honest, in my opinion, wear the CarnEvil and put the Jerem in the cube. It's just an easier way of running the build, and that way you got top pet DPS, obviously because it goes in the cube, yeah. Use an Amethyst in the helm as well. Travel Splash, guys, part of the Endless Walk set. Simplicity Strength increases the primary damage of your darts and also heals you for 4% per hit as well. Zuni's quite tanky as well, actually. I've got, like, at the moment, almost 800k. You know, that's pretty good. That's with, like, geared rolled correctly, so, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Nice. And then, guys, Lukumba's Ornament, 6% damage reduction per stack of Soul Harvest. You have 10 stacks, so 60% damage reduction. It's really key to the build, this thing. Really, really key. Nice. Okay, so we've gone over the gear. Yep, let's go to the cube, and then we go over the skills. Okay, guys, you want to use the Dagger Darts. Okay, so what the Dagger Darts does now, it's always pierce, but what they've done now, they've added a 500% damage bonus, okay? Which is insane. So it really ramps the DPS up on this build now, makes it work really, really well. Then, guys, they've changed CarnEvil as well. They've done a J. Wilson, man, and doubled it up to 10 fetishes, baby. It used to be 5, now it gives you 10 fetishes closest to you, which shoot a poison thousand dart when you do, okay? So, because of just these two simple changes, it's made CarnEvil now one of the best builds you can play on a Witch Doctor now. Like I said earlier, it's definitely going to rival Jade. It's going to be really, really cool. But as you saw on the video, on the footage there, it just absolutely tears up. If I was using Paragon, oh god, those guys just melt like that on 110s. It's crazy. And again, guys, of course, Royal Ring Grandeur to achieve 6-piece bonus on your Zuni set. Sweet. Okay, so all I've got to do now is do skills and wrap the video up. Okay, guys, a Poison Dart, Spine Dart. This is your main dart you want to use. It gives you mana. Mana generator gives you damage from Death Diggers. Make sure your fetishes shoot darts when you do. Haunt, Poison Spirit. This is one of your mana spenders. So as you're casting the haunts over your targets, then they'll be proccing the Zuni 6-piece bonus and also giving a 20% increased damage on top as well. Like I said earlier, as that mob dies, the haunts will travel to the next pack as well, which is really, really handy. Which is like recycling your DPS is cool. Piran's Primealia, this also procs your Zunimassa set bonus as well. 50% increased damage as well on top, which is awesome, and groups everything up. As you saw during the footage there, I was like trying to get as many mobs as I could in one spot, and they're just gunning them down, man, with those darts, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, man, with a minigun. It's fucking awesome. Brilliant. Soul Harvest, guys, language gives you an intelligence buff and an armor buff. The more stacks we have here, the more armor we get as well from Sacred Harvester. Brilliant. Just a great combo. Spirit Walk Severance. Spirit Walk makes it so we get an enormous movement speed bonus for 2 seconds, and also makes it so we have no damage as well. We're immune to damage for 2 seconds as well. Fetish Armor, guys, Legion damage. You want to use this because it gives you 8 fetishes. Every fetish is 3% damage reduction as well, which is good. But don't worry about it being a physical rune. When they cast darts, it's always poison. It's always poison. And then, guys, for passives, I'm using Pierce the Veil for an extra 20% damage as well. This works at full range as well. So like I said during the video, if you're having a really bad time with Rift Guard, you could be right on the edge of the screen and just cast 1 mana spell on him. Just shoot him at the edge of the screen if you want to, if you're having a lot of trouble, especially on hardcore, for instance, you know. So do it that way. But if you're If you're dying a lot in this build, say your gear score's quite low and like, you're dying quite a lot, you can opt in for self-res, which is Spirit Vessel, or you can change over to Swamp and Achievement, so you've got more damage reduction per mob around you. Because obviously this version of the build, preferably you want to be in the thick of it, sort of thing, so this could benefit you really, really well. But if you're on hardcore, definitely go self-res, guys, like that. Just like this, Confidence Ritual, Grave, and Cyclones. Maybe change this over to Pierce if you want to play a bit more range, but it's up to you. But if you're on softcore and you're playing the meta, run it like this, right this one. Nice. So yeah, guys, Grave Injustice gives you cooldown at every mob that dies on the screen, and also gives you 1% of your maximum life and mana back as well within 20 yards. Confidence Ritual, 25% additional damage to enemies within 20 yards as well. It's a multiplication bonus as well. And of course, Fetish Cyclones, guys, right at the end. Every time you have a 50% chance to summon a dagger wielding fetish to fight by your side for 60 seconds as well. Nice, and you can get these up super quick because as you're casting poison darts, it's piercing through loads of enemies all the time and giving you loads and loads of chances to bring another fetish up into the fight. And there you go, guys. That is how you play Zunimassa CarnEvil, guys. It's so good to see this build back in the house, man. It's amazing. Okay, guys, that is the end of the video. Once again, thanks very much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and share this video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, man. Zuni's back, baby. And it's good. Real good. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks very much. Thanks to those that subbed on Patreon as well. Thank you very, very much. I will see you in the next video, guys. Have fun in Sanctuary. Have fun in Season 17. I'll see you soon. Whoop, whoop.